my name's Blake, and today I'm going to be doing a classic pinup makeup style. I'm going to show you all my normal routine. It's actually very, very easy. I use 3 eyeshadows, bronzer, very light contouring, and foundation. And of course, iconic black eyeliner and red lipstick. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to start by priming my eyes with Hard Candy Light Bright. You can get it at Walmart. I think I paid maybe $8 for mine. I absolutely love it. It is nice and thick, and it pushes up just like this. If you look, kind of starts coming out. Be careful, it comes out really quickly. And I know what you're thinking. I look unbelievably dreadful right now. I always start makeup with a very, very clean face. And I literally just washed my face. I got off work, came home, did some homework, and then decided, oh, you know what? I feel like making a YouTube video. Very random. I'm a very random person. Everyone will discover this. So what I'm doing is I'm just smoothing this over my entire eye. Majority of the products I use are Benefit, MAC, or Too Faced. I absolutely love MAC's lipsticks, and of course their eyeshadows. They have very unique and beautiful color eyeshadows. Excuse my face right now. I'm having a little bit of a breakout. Alright, I think that's good. Okay, so I'm actually using that because it's really thick, it's creamy, it doesn't smudge, which I really, really like. Next, I'm going to go over my entire eye with Brule by MAC. Very simple color, it's very pretty. And I'm just going to take a very fluffy brush here. See? Fluffy. I love fluffy brushes, they're so much fun. And I'm going to put it all over my entire eye. So a lot of people will either put their foundation on first or after. Due to fallout from eyeshadows, because I tend to use, later on you'll see, I tend to use very pigmented eyeshadows. I love using bright colors, bright purples, bright blues, bright greens. Greens are my favorite, but they don't always look very good on with blue eyes. And it's really hard to find greens that are really pretty. I remember the girl who actually taught me how to do my makeup said that purples look great with hazel eyes. And I've always loved purple. I don't have hazel eyes, but I've always loved purple. Okay, so next I'm going to take a blending brush and put soft brown matte in my crease. See? It's another MAC color. 90% of my eyeshadows are MAC. You don't have to use MAC, of course. I use MAC because I love MAC, as I stated before. But if you have colors similar, you can use them. Don't trust, if you have a brand that you like more and they have a color that's similar, go for it. Trust me, if you don't want to go spend, I don't even know how much MAC eyeshadows are anymore. I think they're $15 on an eyeshadow. Be my guest, whatever brand you like. So I'm just gonna blend this in very, very well in my crease. It's a very light color, so it's not gonna be drastically noticeable, as you can see. It's not drastically noticeable, but it does kind of open your eye a little bit more. Like I said, this is a very simple, easy look. I have very small almond eyes, so anything I can do to not make them smaller, that's a huge no-no, by the way. You don't want to make your eyes look smaller. You want to make them look bigger and more awake, so you can see whatever beautiful shade eye color you have. Okay. So, see? Done. Simple. Easy. I'm actually going to do my eyeliner last because that's going to be the fun part for me. Next, I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm going to take Too Faced Born This Way. Absolutely madly in love with this foundation. It doesn't take much, takes very little actually, to cover my entire face. I absolutely love it. Great coverage. I'm warm nude. When I was getting it, it was a very hard shade to find, believe it or not. And I'm just going to smooth this in all over my face. I have noticed with this foundation, which is another reason I absolutely love it, I don't need to wear a whole bunch of concealer. And as you can see, I am having a little bit of a breakout, so I probably will end up using some concealer on my face, but really don't need much. And that is what I absolutely love about this foundation. I mean, as you can tell, one side of my face already looks better and more flawless. As far as benefits, Hello Flawless, I have used it a few times. I wasn't the biggest fan of the coverage. I did, however, absolutely love their Big Easy Cream. Great coverage for being a BB cream. I'm just going to go ahead and do the other side. As you can see, this side looks nice so far. This side, not so much. As far as skincare routines go, sorry, I don't want to get foundation in my mouth. As far as skincare routines go, as long as you wash your face with something that works for you and moisturize, I can't tell you enough how important it is to moisturize your face. And also find a good eye cream. I use Mario Bonaducci. I could possibly be pronouncing that wrong. Don't kill me if I am. As you can see, I've gotten 2 full pumps and like 1 itty bitty little pump to cover my entire face. So this foundation really lasts, especially if you're not using it every single day. I try to not use foundation every day, but you know, it's real world. Who am I kidding? So, as I was saying, you want to get a really good eye cream. The eye gel I use, you can get it at Ulta or you can even get it online. It's great. It's an actual gel and it's a creamy gel. I can actually go through and do another video on my skincare routine, but it's great. It's very, very cooling, so it makes your eyes look more awake, and it's also good for wrinkles. It's never too early to start worrying about aging. Okay, so next I'm going to take my MAC Select Cover Up. I love it. It's my go-to concealer. I'm going to take another foundation brush, and I'm just going to put my cover up under my eyes and in my imperfections. Cover-ups, or concealers, cover-ups, whatever you want to call them, I always suggest you go a shade or 2 lighter. Don't worry really about matching your skin tone to a T, because majority of the time you will end up putting a powder over it. I'm gonna do my little mini breakout right there. You will end up putting a powder over it, and you don't want it to look darker under your eyes. You actually want it to look brighter, because that is what makes you look more awake, more alert, which is good. You want to look awake and alert. So this is my go-to routine for my makeup, especially when I go to work. I work at Starbucks. So I am up before basically everyone I know. I am awake before everyone I know in my life. Oh, forgot one. Most of my family wakes up at 7:30, 8 o'clock, especially on the weekends. I'm already up and at work at 5 o'clock. But I love it. Okay, so there we go. I got my liquid foundation on. Next, I'm going to take a very fluffy brush. And I'm actually, right now, I have a new powder that I am madly in love with. It's Revlon PhotoReady. I use light medium. It has a nice little shimmer to it, which I really like. It doesn't go on super cakey over this foundation. I'm just gonna blend this in all over. It doesn't go on super cakey. It makes my complexion look very smooth, photo ready, if you will. And I know I'm actually going through this very, very fast. So if you need to go back or you have any questions, you're more than welcome to post them in the comment box. I will probably be checking this, if not daily, every other day. And I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. You can also post any looks that you would like me to do, or any things you want me to review. Alright, so done with that. Next, I'm actually going to do the thing that has taken me forever to, I don't want to say master because I haven't fully mastered it. I've mastered it with the powder. Don't ask me to do the cream though. I'm not really ready for that step yet. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to use Too Faced Cocoa Contour. I absolutely love this kit. Comes with a cute little brush for it. And then it has your contour powders. So I'm going to go very, 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 very simple because this look is a very simple look. We don't want you to walk out looking like you just went to a club at 8 o'clock in the morning or whenever you're doing this. This is a great date look too. Alright, so I'm going to take my cute little brush and I'm going to go in the medium cocoa. And I'm going to put that right here. Same on the other side. Don't worry, I'll blend it in, I promise. I won't let you walk out of here looking splotchy. Blending. I can't tell you enough how important it is to blend your makeup. Powder, eyeshadows, does not matter. Alright, so I'm going in a triangle, as you can see, right under my cheekbones, because I want to make my face look a little slimmer. I naturally have a cheeky face. I have little chubby cheeks. So I want to make my face appear to be a little bit more slimmer. And then I'm going to go in with the dark cocoa right here. I'm going to go in and I'm going to go right in the middle of that little triangle I just did right there. I know, I look like a very dirty person right now, but we will blend this, I promise you. And then I'm going to take the dark cocoa and I'm actually going to go on the sides of my nose, because this makes your nose look slimmer. And I know what you're thinking, I look like a very dirty person. And then I'm going to go in the light cocoa right here. I'm going to put that right on the forehead, down the nose. Okay, you look kind of crazy. I bet you look kind of crazy right now. Under my eyes and down. Same on this side. Just under your eyes and down. And then your chin. And then I like to put mine right here. Kind of add a little more definition to your face. And then I'm going to take my brush, the same brush that I used to apply my powder, and I'm going to blend. If you feel necessary, you can put some more powder on. I probably actually will end up putting some more powder on, only because I really don't want to walk out of here looking dirty. That's not fun. But blend, because, I mean, you really don't want it to look like you are wearing a crap ton load of makeup. As you can see, my face has become a little bit more sculpted. Not a ton, which is what I really like about this. And I am going to actually use a little bit of powder. It doesn't look fake, which is nice. I don't enjoy the I have tons of makeup on my face looks. They aren't very attractive to me. And if that's what you're going for, all the more power to you. If I go for that look, I look fake. I don't really enjoy looking super fake. Okay, so I'm going to take my brush and put it back in the dark cocoa, and then I'm going to line my jawline just to bring a little more definition to my face, you know. And then I'm also going to put it on my neck. Not much, just a little bit. I don't want to be orange. I want it to at least, I want my neck to match my face. All right. And I'm going to blend my jawbone real quick. And as you can see, it all blends very well with this foundation. Okay, so that being said, done with the contouring for now. I'm going to go through at the very end and do some shimmering, if you will. Alright, so I'm going to take my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish Natural, and instead of doing, let me open it for you actually, instead of doing a blush, because if you look at pinup girls, go Google them or anything, you notice they don't have really peachy or rosy cheeks. They have a very natural sun-kissed glow about them. And mine is in dark, and I'm just going to lightly go right above my cheekbone. I don't want to bring a whole bunch of color, I just want to bring a little bit. So you can even pucker up like a fish. That's usually my go-to way of doing my cheekbones here. Bring it all the way up to your hairline. If you have blonde hair, I suggest wearing something around your hairline because this will get in your hair. You do not want, you don't want orange hair. I mean, if you do, okay, cool. I can't pull off orange hair though. I actually recently did my hair and I absolutely love it. It's dark up top and then bright red on the bottom. Okay, so I put just a tad bit too much, so I'm just gonna blend it a little better. Okay, see, simple. All right, so all we really have left now is the shimmering, the eyebrows, and the eyeliner. So bear with me because this is my first video doing eyeliner. And I was totally going to use Benefit's Their Real Push-Up Liner. Oh no, I'll just do it anyway. Alright, so what I really like about this is it clicks. And I have mine in black. I definitely want to get the one in the brighter colors. I'm actually very, very, very excited to try it in brighter colors. And I'm just going to go right along. I'm going to hold my eyelid steady so I don't make a complete fool of myself and bring it all the way up past my eyebrow. We don't want that. Alright, so what I'm doing is right now I am just gently going across my lash line. And it's amazing what makeup can do to a person. It's a horrible thing to say about myself, but it's true. So I'm just gonna go along my lash line and I'm gonna do my wing at the end because everyone's different. I don't like a giant wing. However, if you are using this, keep in mind you don't want to do too many clicks because too many and it'll all come out, and it's, trust me, I learned the hard way. It is a total pain in the behind to, that's the word I'm looking for. Put it on your eyelid without walking out with a 3-inch line across your eyelid. Okay, so I'm going to do the exact same thing on this side. And after you do one eye, if you didn't do a whole bunch of eyeliner, you might need to do a couple more clicks. But one thing I really like about this is it doesn't require a whole bunch. Okay, so the one thing I do want to tell you, most important thing I can tell you with this look is you want to make sure your eyes are as even as possible. You don't want them to be super uneven. Like I myself am not the best with liquid liner, but one way I gauge if they're even or not is I actually look in the mirror, and if I see more white or more of my eyeshadow on this eye or this eye than I do the other eye, that's how I know I need to go through and add some more eyeliner, which I do on this eye just a little bit. And however thick you want that line is totally up to you. You don't have to go super, super thick. I just tend to like that look better on me anyway. You could be different. And then I'm gonna do one or two more clicks, and then I'm gonna work on my wing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to the very end of my line that I already have, and as you can tell, it's angled. And I'm gonna take that angled part, and you can actually see where the gel is coming up. I might have pushed it a little bit too much out. Where you can see that angle, I'm going to take that angle and I'm going to put it at the very, very end. And just make a little line. And then I'm going to blend that little line. If you are using, see, this is what I'm talking about. If you use too much, it will come off in one giant clump. You don't want that. This is not good. Don't do it. Don't follow in my footsteps like that. Don't do it. Okay, so you want to make sure that little line at the end matches up with the rest of your eyeliner. Some people will take theirs really high up. I kind of like mine just to slightly extend outside my eye. I'm going to do the same over here. Just slight little line. You want to make sure they're even. As you can see, mine might not be 100% even. I'm going to go there and correct that real quick. One thing I absolutely love about this eyeliner is it lasts. Once it's on your head, it is going absolutely nowhere. And I actually want to take this one up just a smidge. Okay. So that is obviously not perfect. I'm going to go through and correct it real quick. If you are not used to winging out your liner, I do not recommend you use this liner, because once it's on, when I tell you it's on, it is on your face. Like unless you use the makeup remover for it, there's like absolutely no getting it off your face. It's absolutely amazing and a curse all at the same time. So I'm just going to blend it a little bit to get it to the line that I want. Alright, so keep in mind, if it is your first time using any form of eyeliner, really, gel, pen, it doesn't matter. If it's your first time using it, which as you can see, I'm still perfecting the art of using this pen. If it is your first time using it, it might not be perfect. And if it is perfect, congratulations. You did what a lot of people couldn't. It's very hard to perfect. I remember my mom was teaching me how to do eyeliner. I was like, Mom, I kind of look like Cleopatra, but not in a good way. Yeah, no, it was not a good look for me. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take my contour kit. Sorry, I'm sitting at a weird angle, so it looks really weird. I'm going to take my contour kit and I'm going to go with the Pop of Light right there. You can see it has a little bit of shimmer. And I'm going to go right here, right on my, literally taking it directly on my eyebrows. And don't worry, we're going to work on those next. And I'm going to go right here just to get bring some attention to my cheekbones. And then I'm going to go right on my forehead and then straight down. It's not drastically noticeable, but it is noticeable, especially in the sunlight. But I like a really shimmery face. I love glitter. Love, 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 love glitter. Okay, so before I finish off our look, I'm going to take one of my all-time favorite matte colors, and I realize my makeup looks really weird, I promise. It's the angle I'm sitting at. I'm sitting at a really weird angle right now. Okay, so I'm going to take, firstly, I'm going to take that brown that we put on our crease earlier, and I'm going to get an eyeliner brush, and I'm going to go right along my bottom lash line. I'm not going to go all the way to that corner though, and I will show you why in just a second. Just to add a little bit of color. If you have blue eyes, brown, any color brown, it really doesn't matter. Browns and golds look unbelievably amazing, especially if you have like light blue eyes. It almost kind of darkens them and really makes them pop. Next, I'm going to take a white eyeliner pencil. Doesn't matter, any white eyeliner pencil. And I'm going to line the waterline on my eye, which kind of wake me up, make me look a little more bright, like I haven't been up since 5 o'clock this morning. This is really the only color I will use on my waterline. I don't like putting eyeliner there because it tends to smudge. Sorry, I know that was really muffled just now. It tends to smudge. I don't know about you, but I don't really want smudged eyeliner all over my face. Okay, so before I do mascara and eyebrows, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about those. I know they look really rough right now. Before I do eyeliner or mascara, I'm going to take one of my all-time favorite matte colors. It's absolutely beautiful. It's called Nylon. It is a frost, so it has shimmer. And I've used it so much, you can tell. It's like it's a white with some gold tints to it. And I'm going to take just a little bit on a little brush. See, little buddy guy. And I'm going to put it right in the corner of my eye. This is a trick I discovered when I was doing, for as long as I can remember doing makeup. This was a trick. I'm even going to put it on the very corner of my eyelid right here. I discovered it really makes you look awake. And since you're doing a very classic pinup look, do not use a lot. You don't want it looking like you have, the whole idea behind this is you don't look like you have tons of makeup on. I know it looks like I have tons of that little shimmery color on, but I really don't. That's just the light in the room I'm doing this in. Now, I'm going to take Benefit's They're Real mascara. I love it. I live by it. It's amazing. And I'm going to put my mascara on. All right. Everyone has their own ways of putting their mascara on. I am not, however, going to put this on my bottom lash because the eyelid itself should be the main attraction of this look. And even if you do mess up your eyeliner, you'll notice once you put mascara on, it's not as noticeable. And keep in mind, eyeliner does any form of eyeliner really. Pencil, liquid, even those liquid pens. MAC makes one that I swear by the way. Take practice. it's not something that you're gonna get right off the bat. Okay. And what I really like about this is it doesn't feel super heavy, and it's not, and if you want, you can totally apply false lashes. I don't really wear them too often. I'm not the biggest fan of false lashes, but I have friends that swear by them. Sorry. I just totally realized I like shoved my face underneath my camera. Okay, so that's good for now, obviously. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Benefits BrowZings in medium, and I absolutely love this. I'm not the biggest fan of pencils, and it wasn't until recently when I really started focusing on my eyebrows. And it's cool because it comes with 2 little brushes, and then you have your wax and your powder. And how I do mine is I go under and I put it in, and I just line my lashes with my brows with them, not my lashes. Don't line your lashes with it, please. I just line my lashes. And I don't go all the way. I stop right at my arch, and I'll show you why in a second. Actually, before I do that one, let me finish this one. And then I go over here, put a little more wax on it, and I go to my arch, and I do this side. Now, I'm only doing the top part of that. I'm going to do it on this side too. And this also takes time. This is not something you are going to perfect overnight, I promise you. Unless you have a eyebrow guru. Which, by the way, if you have an Ulta that has a Benefit eyebrow bar, highly suggest. I realize I need to go get mine done. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Alright, so before I get any more off topic, gonna do the same thing right here. And right up to my arch. Okay, so they're not done. Next, I'm gonna take the little brush here. I'm gonna start at my arch again. I don't know why, it's just my go-to starting point. I'm just gonna fill in. And then right here, instead of going just over, I'm actually gonna go up in the front. See? And then I'll take it over to that arch. And for this look, I highly recommend doing your brows, mainly because if you go and look at all of those photos of pinup girls, you will notice that their look is very defined, very clean, very, I really want to say sophisticated, but it's a very clean look. And eyebrows are a key player in this look. Okay, so that's good. Alright, I really need to sit at a different angle next time. Alright, so I have my eyebrows, I have my mascara, I have my face pretty much done. All that's missing is the lipstick. Now, I was totally going to use my go-to lip liner for this, but magically it's vanished. I'm gonna go ahead and blame my cat. And I'm going to use MAC's Ruby Woo. I absolutely adore this color. It's absolutely beautiful. Depending on your skin tone, you can actually go in the MAC and they'll help you find the correct red that suits you. I like bright reds. I like dark reds too, but I really, really like that bright red that makes it all pop. So I'm just going to put it on my lips. This is one of my all-time favorite colors by MAC. If they ever discontinue it, I might actually cry. Alright. So, now, just to keep it from wandering anywhere it shouldn't, because it's red lipstick and red lipstick tends to bleed, I'm actually going to take that same Revlon PhotoReady that we used earlier, and I'm just going to line my lips. Since, again, I can't seem to find my lip liner that I use. I highly suggest using a lip liner, but, you know, doesn't always work out the way we planned. Okay, so that's it. It really is that simple to achieve a look like this. And it's great. It's great for a date. It's great for every day. I personally absolutely love it. It was my first go-to makeup style for a long time, especially when I had blonde hair. I really liked it then. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.